Welcome students. Today we discuss the topic is chapter 9 chapter 9 public expenditure. Public expenditure. Okay. So the public expenditures refers to government spending incurred by central, state and local governments of a country. So it's public expenditure அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். So it's the government spending incurred by central, state and local government of a country. Local government of a country. Okay. So, this is public expenditure meaning. Next definition. Definition of public expenditure. So, public expenditure can be defined as the expenditure incurred by public authorities. So, expenditure can be defined as the expenditure incurred by public authorities like central, state and local governments to satisfy the collective social wants of the people is known as public expenditure. Okay. So the expenditure incurred by public authorities like central, state and local governments to satisfy the collective social wants of the people is known as public expenditure. So the public expenditures classifications are classification of public expenditure. First one is on the basis of the benefit. Classification on the basis of benefits. Okay. So first one is a cone and plane. Have classified the public expenditure on the basis of the following four classes. So basis of benefits வந்து நமக்கு four classes. Okay. So first one, a public expenditure benefiting the entire society. Public expenditure benefiting the entire society. So example அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா expenditure on general administration. administration, then defense, then education, education, public health, transport. Okay, so இது எல்லாமே on the benefit of entire society ல உள்ளது. Next one is a public expenditure conferring a special benefit on certain people. Second one means B. Okay. Public expenditure conferring a special benefit on certain people. Certain people, and at the same time common people and common benefit common benefit on the entire community. So example அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா administration of justice. Okay, that's all. Then next one is a public expenditure directly benefiting particular group of persons. Public expenditure directly benefiting particular group of persons and indirectly the entire society. Indirectly the entire society. For example, என்ன சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்னா social security. Okay, then second one welfare, then third one pension, then fourth one unemployment relief. Okay, etc. Then next one is public expenditure conferring a special benefit. Okay, public expenditure conferring a special benefit on some individuals so example subsidy granted to a particular industry. Okay, that's all. Next one, second one, classification on the basis of function. So first one on the basis of benefit. Second one is on the basis of function. Classification on the basis of function. So basis of functions like Adam Smith classified basic of expenditure on the basis of functions government in the following main groups. First one is a protection function. Production function. The production function. So this group includes a public expenditure incurred on the security of the citizens. Okay. So the group includes public expenditure incurred on the security of the citizens to protect from external invasion and internal disorder. Okay, so public expenditure incurred on the security of the citizens to protect from external invasion and internal disorder. Okay, so for example, என்ன சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்னு பாருங்க. அதே மாதிரி தான் defense, police, then courts, etc. The next one is commercial functions. Commercial functions. So என்னென்ன commercial functions இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா this group includes public expenditure incurred on development of trade and commerce. Okay, இதான் commercial functions. So public expenditure includes on the basis of on the security of the citizens to protect from external invasion and internal disorder. Okay, ma? On the security of cities, sorry, ma. So disorder security group of public expenditure incurred on the development of trade and commerce. Okay, for example, development of means, development of means of transport and communication, etc. And communication. That's all. Next one is development functions. Development functions. So this group includes public expenditure incurred for development, infrastructure, and industry. And industry. Infrastructure and industry. Okay, that's all. So இது ஃபுல்லாவே நமக்கு என்ன வந்துருமா functions. So classification on the basis of functions. That's all. So next one is causes for increase in government expenditure. So என்னென்ன causes இருக்கு அப்படின்னு ஓகேங்களா? Next one, causes for the increase in government expenditure. So the modern state is welfare state. It's a welfare state. The government has to perform several functions: social, economic, and political. Political. So these are the causes for increasing the public expenditure. Increasing the public expenditure. Okay. So first one is population growth. First one is population growth. So during the past 67 years of planning, the population of India has increased from 36.1 crore in 1951. Okay, past 67 years of planning of population, India has increased 36.1 crore in 1951 to 121 crore in 2011. Okay, the growth of population requires massive investment in health and education. So, massive investment in health and education. So land, order, and order, etc. So the young population requires increasing expenditure. Increasing expenditure on education, youth and services. Education, youth and services. Whereas aging population transfer payments like old age pension, then social security, then health facilities. Okay, that's all. So next one is defense expenditure. Defense expenditure. So defense expenditure now. There has been enormous increase in defense expenditure in India. The defense expenditure has been increasing tremendously due to modernization of defense equipment. So the defense expenditure government was defense expenditure and expenditure government was rupees 10,874 crore in 1992-91. So which increased significantly to 2095 511 crores in 2018 to 19. Okay, that's all. Next one is government subsidies. Government subsidies now. The government of health has been providing subsidies on number of items such as food, fertilizers, in interest on priority. So priority sector lending, exports, education, etc. So because the massive amount subsidized, the public expenditure increased manifold. The expenditure and subsidized by central government in 1992-91 was rupees 9,581 crore. So increased significantly rupees 2,29,715.67 crores in 2018 to 19. So besides this, the corporate sectors also receive subsidies more than 5 lakh. So corporate sectors also receive subsidies more than is 5 lakh crores. So next one is debt servicing. One is debt servicing. Debt servicing. The government has been borrowing heavily both from the internal and external sources. Okay, ma? Internal and external sources. As a result, the government has to make a huge amounts of repayment towards the debt servicing. Interest payment of central government has increased from rupees 21,500 crores in 1990 to 91 to rupees 5,075 to 795 crores in 2018 to 19. Next one is development projects. So development projects, the government has been undertaking various development projects such as irrigation, iron and steel, heavy machinery, power, telecommunication, etc. Okay. Then next one is urbanization. Urbanization. There has been an increase in urbanization. Increase in urbanization. So in 1952-51, about 17% of population was urban based. Okay, urban based. So now the urban population has increased to about 43%. There are more than 54 cities. More than 54 cities. Above 1 billion population. The increase in urbanization requires heavy expenditure on law and order, education, civic amenities. That's all. Next one is industrialization. Industrialization. Setting up of basic and heavy industries involves a huge capital and long gestation period. Okay, ma? So huge capital and long gestation period. So it is the government which starts such industries as a planned economy. Underdeveloped countries need a strong of infrastructure like transport, communication, power, fuel, draft. Okay, next one is, sorry, eighth one is increase in grants in aid to states and union territories. Okay, so but there has been the tremendous increase in grants to state and union territories to meet natural resources. Okay, state and union territories to meet natural disasters. Okay, that's all. Thank you, children. Thank you so much. Next class, we'll see. Bye.